Delta State government don plan budget over 1.5 trillion naira
to run the state.
To take empower Deltans wey get handiwork, wey dey do better things with their brain and with their hand across the 25 local government area wey dey we state. Dis na to make sure say nobody go cry say the Ukodo no reach their side, and make e be say our governor take do wetin e promise us say e go reach out to all of us. As far as say you dey for Delta State and you dey for dis 25 local government area, the Ukodo go reach your hand. And we ogbonge commissioner for works, rural road and public information wey be Mr. Charles Aniagu na bring dis story from our state government yesterday wey be Monday for we state secretariat wey dey for Asaba, the capital territory, during wetin oyibo dey call press briefing. Mr. Charles Aniagu come say dis empowerment no be just for people wey get only handwork, e go reach wey be say dem get brain wey dem dey take do social welfare for people, brain wey dem dey take make sure say dem put something for we state so that we state go come better amongst other states and poverty go comot for we state. E also tell us some ministries wey be say dem go follow for the ministry wey go dey supervise dis empowerment so that mago ojoro e no go dey.
We briefed you and informed you that the ESCO has approved the medium-term expenditure framework to the extent that we informed you of the different parameters that we are looking at to come up with a budget for the year, and that we are looking something that will hover around 1.5 trillion in the 2026 fiscal year. And the larger part of that fund will be devoted to the capital side of the budget, which means more projects to our people, more dividends of democracy, and then of course more reach to improve the standard of living of Deltans and those who live in Delta. So as it is, different ministries are already dotting their I's and crossing their T's and having a relationship, or if you like, interface with the Ministry of Economic Planning, so that they can afford to clean up the entire circle for approval by the Executive Council, and then later on onward transmission by His Excellency to the House of Assembly. All that processes are very much on course. Then as from next month, by the grace of God, because the governor was clear on the need for us to allow the rain recede, so that once we proceed with the empowerment programs that we have, we have been able to also capture a number of people across 25 local government areas. The governor has also issued very strong warning that the nomination and the drawing up of the lists of beneficiaries must be fair to all and sundry, because he has made it clear that his meaningful development is going to be able to create opportunities for all, not for a few. And that the 25 local government areas will be considered proportionately, so that at the end of the day, we have an empowerment program that is not skewed in any direction, either by way of sex or by way of geographical location. The different agencies that will be involved include, but not limited to, the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, the Ministry of Youth, the Job Creation Office, and then of course the Ministry of Girl, Child and Humanitarian Services. All those ministries will be involved in these different empowerment programs. Not long ago, you had the Minister of Science also coming through the ICT year. And in all these programs, we will be empowering a number of Deltans to enable them carry on with their businesses, such that they are also able to add value to our state.
Mr. Charles also tell us say we know say we governor Sheriff Oboriwori dey do plenty work for roads. He do roads everywhere. He dey do plenty things for we state. He come say e no stop there o. To add to dis progress wey don dey ground, e go comot come travel. Him and him team go comot come travel go Germany dis week to make sure say dem meet the headquarters of Julius Berger wey we know say dem dey do road construction, so dat dem go fit talk how e be say dem go use better thing come construct better road for us. Also make dem know how dem go take use money take support we state, so dat we state go better for us. Abeg make we hear dis one from we commissioner.
Well, we are going to be away for just about a week to be able to take a look at some of this. There is also one issue I did not also mention. You will recall that last week we also launched our security trust fund, and the essence of that is to bring in the private sector and other stakeholders for them to have a buy-in. It's not only in terms of the funds that they are making available. You know, once you put your money into a particular project or process, the tendency for you now to become a much more active participant is likely going to be elicited, because you want to also follow your money. So we want them to be able to come in, to buy in. So beyond the issue of them bringing in money, which is a welcome development, it is also something that is good, that makes it easy for them to be able to have that buy-in. So as they are coming in, bringing in funds, we're also able to have more funds to provide the needed facilities for the private, for the security agencies to deliver. You do know that security is very, very important. Our government have been very, very heavy on that. Of course, you do know that it's one of the legs of the 4-point agenda, enhance peace and security. And we thank God that today in Delta, there is appreciable security, there is also resounding peace, thanks to our people that are cooperating with the efforts of the government. Thanks also to our security agencies that have also been working very hard around the clock to see that in some areas where individuals have tried to bring up some form of threats, those threats are being nipped in the bud largely. Even a few that became manifest are also being handled. Then you also see the interface between us and the federal authorities. Last week, we had a groundbreaking ceremony for the reconstruction of a 10-kilometer stretch. That is 5 kilometers, but on either side 10 kilometers of the Warri Saple Benin dual carriage. That particular project is going to cost us 35 billion. There's some form of expansion on that corridor, and it's going to be done with concrete. And we have also given that to a very strong construction firm, CCECC, and in many other areas. If you apply this corridor down, you are going to Abo, you will discover that the access route from somewhere before Zabogwash Junction, just around Wishtech, you see that they have cleared it heading towards the second Niger Bridge. That became possible because our governor took the very noble decision to assist the federal government to tackle the issues of compensation on properties that are along that particular carriageway. And that's why it has been possible for them now to clear that route, and then construction is ongoing. We are not spending more than a week in the different areas that we're going to be visiting in Germany.
My people, na so the tori take end o, but the tori go still continue when they come back from Germany. Na the tori wey dey reach you for ogbonge show, The Boldest TV Show. Your baby Esther Dominic bring to una doorstep today o. My people, una do o.